What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Fire Falcon 97 coming at you with another statue review. This one is of the Batman Arkham City statue by DC Collectibles, formerly known as DC Direct. This statue was released in October of 2013. It's based on the Batman Arkham City video game. If you're familiar with those games, you know that those are pretty much the best Batman games made to date. Before that, they were pretty disappointing, to say the least. I'm one of the poor suckers who pre-ordered Batman Dark Tomorrow and ran home, and disappointed was probably the understatement of the year for that game. Comes in a 1/6 scale. It is made of resin. I already measured it. From the base to the tip of his ears is about 10.5 inches. I personally prefer can't talk. I prefer shorter ears on my Batman, but it doesn't take away from it. Definitely fits the game and the mood. Looks a little bit more of a creature of the night with the longer ears. But either way, still looks great. He's not part of the black and white line, which is the 1/10 scales. Like I said, this one's 6 scale, and even though he's got the monochromatic color scheme, you can see the red splatter on the blood splatter on his gloves and his gauntlets. If you look closely, like at a glance, it looks like it's splattered, but if you check it out, it looks, kind of patterned a little bit, but you won't notice that off the top of my head. I've had this statue for a little while now, and I just noticed that for the first time. So at a glance, it'll look like spatter. You can see there he's got it on the arm blades, his knuckles, and a little bit on the inside of the gauntlet there. The texture on this suit looks great. See if we can get a little bit closer. This looks exactly the way it does in the game. A little bit of a mark there. You can see the seams in the pants. Kind of comes over the knee there, goes up. You can definitely see the texture. Not much weathering on it. Suit looks like it's in great condition. If you play the game, you know that it gets kind of worn and torn as the game goes on. Large sculpted cape, which is the biggest part. If you're taking this out of the box, if you happen to pick it up, make sure you grab them by the leg, because if you grab them by this, you're asking for trouble. Kind of curves around. Got to take that into account if you're going to display it with other pieces. A little bit of a bigger footprint because of the cape. All of the statues in this line came with the Batman logo base, which looks great. I know I'm not sure how many total were in the line, but I know they had Nightwing, Joker, I saw Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, and possibly Robin as well. There are probably other ones. They came out with a whole bunch that were part of the same line too. All in all, I love this statue. I think it's definitely worth finding. I've seen it on eBay. Ranging from... Sorry, I keep trying to keep it on center here. Ranging from about $100 to, I think $180 was the highest that I saw it selling for. I don't know if people are getting that. Let me get up here. So you can see the detail on the mask there. I guess the paint app could be a little bit better between his skin and the edge of the cowl there. But overall, not a bad representation. I need to get a new turntable. This thing not as smooth as I'd like. I've already talked about mixed media capes, how they suck. So this is great. You can see the belt is sculpted all the way around, even though it's hidden. And you don't see it. But goes all the way around. Very well done. Bat butt, bat crotch. And I have them displayed with a bunch of other Batman statues on my main display. This is definitely worth hunting down, picking up if you're a huge Batman fan. If you haven't played the Arkham games, you're definitely missing out. And if you have it, let me know what you think. If you don't like it and you hate it, go ahead and let me know in the comments. So that does it for today, and I will see you guys later.